If you are Nigerian or African and you want to succeed in dropshipping this year in 2026, you have to adjust and adopt the strategies and structures that work in 2026. Okay? 12 years ago, I went into dropshipping. Now, the structure and the model I was introduced to was for me to find winning products. So a product that is already selling, people are already selling it, making money with it. Okay. For me to jump on that trend and sell the same product by promoting it with Facebook and Instagram ads, possibly change the markets or target a different customer audience or a different country or a different city, and I might just make sales. Okay, which I did. I made sales. That was the model I was introduced to. Okay, but that was 12 years ago. What worked 12 years ago don't work anymore. We are in a new era, a different era. Okay, so in the year 2026, what is actually working? In this video, I am going to show you the structure and strategies that I use to continuously and consistently generate from hundreds of thousands of dollars to multiple millions in my various dropshipping businesses. Okay? So stick around.
Working hard to feed this hunger. Whoa. Suffer through the ice cold winter to the heat of the summer. Tell me what I gotta do to earn a meal. Standing on the picket line, still waiting for a deal. Head downtown looking for a job, if that's what you call it. Down on my hands and knees in the bathroom stall, scraping out a toilet. An honest living is harder, but I know there's hope for me. Praying for a change to come one day, saying, God, can you please give me something to believe in.
How to start a profitable global dropshipping business from Nigeria in 2026. Okay? Or from Africa, if you're African. Now, in this video, you are going to discover the modern approach, okay, of building successful dropshipping businesses from anywhere in Africa. Okay? And I want to tell you why the old Facebook ads model is dying. Okay? And how my approach, which is Google text ads targeting or Google ads, targeting intentional buyers, okay, is the key to sustainable profits in 2026 and beyond. Okay, so we're going to discuss that. Now, the old dropshipping model. Okay, so traditional dropshipping approach that dominated from even beyond 2018. So I started 2015-ish, I believe, or no, 2012, 2013, took it serious around 2013. That's when I really went into it. And then I ramped it up from 2015. So the traditional dropshipping approach that dominated from, I'll say, 2013 to 2024 relied heavily on finding winning products and pushing them to cold audiences. Okay? Through Facebook and Meta ads. Well, through Facebook and Instagram ads. All right? So you would find a winning product, and what we call winning products typically is a product that other people have been selling and they are successful, selling it, or they're making money with it. So you would jump on it and also start selling. So basically, it's a proven product. It's a proven seller. That was what winning product was, right? A product that other people are selling successfully, right? You jump into it and also try to make some money with it. Right, that was why we were always flipping products and flipping products around. So we'll run a product, we'll promote a product, make sales with the product, it stops selling, we toss it out, we change into another product, and try to sell again. All right, that was the model we were used to, or we started with back then. That was that, and that is the old dropshipping model. Okay, you run Facebook and Meta ads to cold audiences. Remember, people on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, they are not going there to buy. They're not. They're going there to socialize. All right, go through their feeds and watch what comes up from on their feed. Socialize with their friends, family, check blog pages, check the celebrity pages, celebrity gossips, news, rumors, all that stuff. Socialize, all right, with people that they don't know. You've never met this person, but you're arguing in the comment section. Okay, that is exactly what social media is for. So nobody's going there to buy. No, nobody's looking to buy anything. So what you're doing is disrupting them, disrupting their flow by showing them or displaying them your ad, and you are thinking or believing that they might just be interested in what you are selling. So these people are cold audiences. All right. So you target typically broad or even specific demographics and interest. Um, and that typically, or nowadays, it leads to high ad cost. Back then, running ads was so cheap on Facebook and Instagram, so cheap. So we can do it. We can do it, with a low cost and still make massive profits because of how Facebook and Instagram made advertising very cheap. It was low cost. I even started in the era where when you would open your ads account, okay, for Facebook or Meta, for Facebook and Instagram, they would actually give you $100 credit for you to start running ads. So $300 for you to start running ads. That is the era I came from. Okay, so now in 2026, 2025, 2026, 2027, high ad cost. All right, advertising cost is much more higher. People now know about Facebook and Instagram ads. There is a lot more competition there. So there is high ad cost. Um, and if you don't know the nooks and crannies of Meta ads, you would see very low conversion rates. Okay, you would also be competing in saturated markets. When we started, we could introduce products and people would and create the wow factor. Oh, I've never seen this before. But that was then. This is years ago, 10, 12 years ago. Now, everybody has seen all the products, right? Most people have seen all the products. Our markets have been saturated by the products already. So there's no, it is very, let me put it like this. It is much more harder to create a wow factor in this era. And the old model was based on creating a wow factor, either from the point of you're solving a problem, so solution driven products, or you are selling aesthetic products, so appealing products. People can look, oh, I want to wear this bag. Oh, no, I can put on this bag. I can carry this bag, or I can put on this shirt, or what a nice sandals. Okay? Or what a cute necklace for my dog. Something like that. But the old model was based on creating a wow factor. Okay, so once in this day and age you can't, or should I say, it's very very hard to create a wow factor. What do you think happens? The old model dies. Okay, you're also back in the day we're hoping for impulse purchase. That was what I want to make money today. When I'm running those ads, I want to make money today. I want to see sales. So we were hoping for impulse purchases, hoping for impulse purchases. So a customer going to wish her mother happy birthday sees my ad, okay, clicks on the ad, comes to my website, and buys immediately, and then go back to wishing her mother happy birthday. That was it. That was that was the target. Impulse purchases. It doesn't work again, right? It rarely works again in this 2026, or you will struggle to do it. You need to be extremely good at meta ads, and most people are not. Okay, and you need experience for it, and I can't teach experience. You have to go through the time and practice factor to gain that experience. Okay, now So the old model, okay, versus the modern model. Now, the old model would typically go to AliExpress. We'll go on AliExpress. We'll find the product. So I'm just going to show you a product, for example. This vegetable chopper or cutter that you see here, right? We'll find this product, okay? Make a video with it for it, or you go through the internet and find the video for it, the promotional video for it, and then you will use it to run Facebook ads, Facebook and Instagram. There was no Meta. Meta didn't exist then. So Meta, being the parent company, wasn't established then. It was just Facebook ads and Instagram ads. That's it. Okay, so that was what we did, and we'll go to Facebook, and then we'll run ads on Facebook to cold audiences, okay, and try and convince them to come to our website. Not just do that, but come to our website and actually buy immediately. So we call that impulse purchase. All right. So you see things like this, a video. I don't want to play. I don't want to play it, but you can search and see. But it's vegetable cutter. These were the typical kind of videos we run, showing the product being used, and that would create a wow factor, and people would actually click and buy. Okay, that was then. All right, that was then. And I call it the old dropshipping model. My model, which I call the modern model, which it makes a lot more sense. It is gives less headache. Okay, you don't have to keep chasing shadows every single time, because back then we're burning out products. Meaning, I'll pick up a product that is already selling, manage to gain sales from it, and push it, scale it, and then at some point in time, it's going to stop bringing me sales. All right, based on the model I was running, okay, because it's based on impulse purchases, and I was making money from that. And then when the sales stop coming for that product, what do? I toss it out. Basically, I just flip it. I throw it away and throw the product away, remove it from my store. Go find another winning product that is doing well, and start selling. That was what it was based on. That was what it was based on. Okay. So the old Facebook ads model, the traditional approach involved finding winning products and running broad Facebook and Meta ads, okay, hoping to catch impulse buyers. All right. This model targeted cold audiences who aren't actively looking to buy, resulting in high ad cost, low conversion rates, and constant product testing cycles that drain your budget. So if you run the old Facebook ads model or old dropshipping model, this is exactly what you would go through today. Okay. Um, my model, the model I am introducing to you, okay, is my modern Google Ads model, which is Google Ads dropshipping model, which is using Google Ads, okay, targeting long tail keywords with buyer intent. And now I'm going to explain what I mean by that very soon. Buyer intent. Instead of interrupting scrollers on Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram, you reach people that are actively searching for the products. Okay, I'm not begging you to buy. You are interested to buy the product. I have the product. We are meeting in the middle, 50-50. Those kind of customers are much more easier to convert, and they can spend much higher, right? Good luck trying to sell 2,000 products on Google with its impulse buying structure. It's not gonna. Nobody's just seeing your product on Facebook and saying, "Okay, the price is $2,000." Yeah, I'm just gonna right now. Now, the first time I'm seeing it, I'm just gonna go to your website and now pay you. Nah, it doesn't work that way. Okay, but for somebody looking for your product already, they have gone past the consideration stage. They are ready to buy. Okay, they are just looking for who to buy from. Those are the kind of customers I want, because if it's $10,000, it costs, and they have gone past the consideration stage. They are aware of the prices of the product. Those are the kind of people I want to target. All right, I like those kind of people in that kind of stage, in that phase of buying. All right. So this intentionality means higher conversion rates because the customer is already interested in the product. better return on investment, and sustainable profits from day one. From day one. Okay, it is all about funnel. It is all about funnel. Okay, the modern Google focused strategy can mean the difference between burning cash and building a profitable business. Okay, so let us run through a few things. So this is a projector screen. Okay, projector screen. It can cost up to $300-400. Depending on where I can get it for 120, 130, and I can sell it for $300-400. Right, make my nice $200 profit. Okay, anytime I sell it. Now there is a customer looking for this now, right? Wanting to buy this projector screen and stand. Okay, especially in the US, even in the UK, they have big yards. They want to chill with friends in the evening, families and stuff, watch movies together. It is the ultimate cinema experience. Okay, okay, makeshift cinema experience that you can give. And there are people possibly looking for this product now, today, as I'm speaking, this week, this month, looking to buy it, ready to buy it, ready to pay me $300-400 for this product. But I need to find them. And what I'm telling you is that social media, that's not really where you find them. If you want to make, if you're trying to build a brand, sure, you can spread awareness using that model. But if you're running a standard dropshipping business where you really need to make your profits quickly, that is nowhere to find them. You have to use Google Ads. And it's very simple. Google is based on search. Okay? What you search is what you get. All right? If I search blue jeans, Google would give me blue jeans. Okay, they'll give me the results. If I search for dog bed for large dogs, guess what? Google will give me those suggestions, like products and also text and also blogs and all that stuff. The results will be based on that. Okay, so if a customer is starting their buying journey from Google and they're typing projector screen and stand for my home, all right, or projector screen and stand that can fit my garden or my backyard. Okay, then I want to show up for that person. I want my ad to show up for that person because I'm selling what they're looking for, right? I'm selling what they're looking for. So it's going to be like this. It's pretty much going to be like this. Dog Care Chicago, Doggy Dog Care, the sponsor result. So this is Google text ads I'm talking about. So I love text ads because I can use words to match or relate to what the customer or what the person is searching for. So that person that is searching for projector screen that fits my garden, okay, or that fits my yard, I can impute the same search term on my ad to match that person. What do you think is going to happen when the person clicks enter and search and my ad is shown and it matches exactly what they are searching? What do you think the reaction will be? Oh, yeah, oh, this person has what I'm looking for. Click it. That would exactly be it. That would be what the person would do. And then they come to my landing page. They come to my website. They come to my product page. And then I'll sell to them. When I mean sell to them, I mean you want a projector, screen that will fit your garden. Sure, that's exactly what I'm going to give you. That's my selling point. I will tell you why it fits your garden, why it is better you buy this one that I'm selling to you. Okay, to create the ultimate cinema experience with you yourself, your family, and your friends. Okay, and I'm going to have very nice pictures like this, very nice lifestyle images like this. Imagine this. Very nice lifestyle images like this. Imagine this. Okay, so if I'm selling, even if I'm selling to a man, a husband, wife, like a parent that have kids, and they want to have like a Saturday evening hangout with their family, nuclear family, close knit. Maybe they want to watch the new Spider-Man, or the new Mortal Kombat. Okay, and then the image would match the same thing. It would be husband, wife, kids. Yeah, maybe kid running around here. Okay, and they're watching it like this. And this is the person starts imagining, oh shit, this can fit my garden. I can just imagine, oh, I bring my friends, my Bob and Mark to come around and chill with me. Oh, my family, oh, my kid, my wife will love this. All right, they start imagining it. They start painting the picture. That's the convincing aspect of this. And I'm going to show you the landing page. I'm going to show you my landing page structure very soon. Okay, so that is what happens. All right. So that is my model is based on that. Basically, I want to reach people that are looking for my product, that are currently looking for my product now, looking to buy the product that I'm selling now. I don't want to convince somebody that is doesn't really have any interest in buying it. I don't want to, it's going to take me more effort. I want to reach people that already want to buy it. If you want to buy an LG TV 50-inch and I have an LG TV 50-inch, why would you buy? The only thing left is maybe price. We negotiate that. But every other thing, I'm selling exactly what you're looking for. It's easy buy. But if you want to buy an LG 50-inch TV and I'm selling a Samsung, or I'm selling I'm selling Sony, it's a hard sell. I have to convince you now based on the brand. Sony is also good as well. Yeah, Samsung is also good. You should try it. But still, you know that you're spending a huge amount of money to buy that TV, and you don't want to make mistakes. You trust the brand LG. It's going to be much more work for me to do. All right. Now, Google text ads. All right. So my model, the modern model, is using Google text ads or Google ads, and intentional search terms. Intentional search terms. I'm not just selling a product. Okay. I'm selling solutions. I'm selling the value. So I look at it as from the value aspect of it. What does my customer want to do with this product? It's not just, okay, I'm just going to sell the product. No, what do you want to do with the product? What is the outcome my customer is expecting to get from this product? That is what I sell. It's not the product. That is what makes me money. It's not the product. Okay? So, can you imagine? There was a pastor years ago that was selling bottled water for, correct me if I'm wrong, 15,000 naira. Yeah, there was a pastor or a priest that was selling bottled water for 15,000 naira. One for 15,000 naira. Okay, if you go, and people were buying. Now those people buying, if they go to a kiosk or a mini mart and they want to buy water, and the cashier is telling them, 3,000 naira, 3,000 naira for this one, they will start exchanging blows. Right, they'll start throwing punches, at that point in time, because they'll say, why am I buying this water with 3,000 naira? Is it not 300 naira? But you paid 15,000 naira to your pastor, to your priest, for a bottle of water. Why? Do you know why? Very simple. When you paid your pastor, you didn't pay your pastor for a bottle of water. Nah. The pastor promised you hope and belief. That is what you based your buying. You're paying that pastor. That is what you based it on. Miracle water. I'll use the water to wash my face, to drink, and something good and great is going to happen to my life. You paid for the outcome of it. You did not pay 15,000 naira to that pastor for the bottle of water, to drink water. No. But you see, when you went to the mini mart, that was what you were paying them for. They were just selling you a product, not the outcome, not the solutions. I sell solutions. All right. So this is my model. This is I'm telling you the whole anchor of my model is based on this. So it's not just okay. We're going to do Google text ads. We're going to do Google text ads. All right, we are going to do Google text ads, and then I'm going to find buyers. Okay, it's not based on that. All right, it is based on I'm selling even the product I'm selling. I'm selling outcome. Okay, and I'll give another example. Let me give another example. All right, so anointing oil. Okay, now anointing oil is basically olive oil. That's just what it is, right? Anointing oil, olive oil. Now it is sacred. It is sacred. It is symbolic. Especially religious practices, Christianity, and all that. Um, it is used. People they use it for conduct prayers and blessings and anointing and all that. But it is olive oil. You can use the oil to fry egg and fry plantain and cook and all that stuff. The same thing that the granite oil would do. It would do the same thing. Okay, it is a healthy oil. So it's healthy oil. So the same thing, right? If you go to the market and say you want to buy olive oil, different price. If you go to the market and say you want to buy anointing oil, different price. Anointing oil it will always cost higher than olive oil, even if you're still buying the same thing. It's still the same olive oil. Anointing oil. If you go to the market and go to somebody selling oil, tell them I want to buy anointing oil. It will cost more, okay, than if you tell the person you just want to buy olive oil. Okay, it's just same thing. Outcome, outcome versus product. That is what I'm teaching you today, and that is what my structure is anchored by. Okay, so when the customer is coming to my when the customer comes to my landing page, comes to my website, comes to my online store, what am I preaching to them? Am I just selling them product, or am I selling them an outcome, a solution, selling them value? Okay, that is what gets them to convert. All right, so Google text ads and intentional search terms. So two things are happening. Two things. So targeting buyer intent, which I explained to you. I would rather target somebody looking for anointing oil than someone looking for olive oil. Why? Because I can sell them more. I can sell them at a higher price. Those people are looking for a specific outcome. All right. So focus on high profit margin in demand products that people are actively searching for. All right. Um, when someone types buy wireless earbuds Nigeria or even buy wireless earbuds USA or America or Canada or Australia, or best laptop stand for home office, best laptop stand for home office. See, that person is intentionalizing, what they're looking for. They are stating their intent. I want to buy a laptop stand, but not the laptop stand, the product. I want to buy a laptop stand that is good for my home office. All right. So instead of me, if I send the person to a landing page to my website, and all I'm talking about is this laptop stand is this laptop stand is that, and I've generalized it, okay, I might lose that customer. Very high chance I lose the customer. They might go to someone else and buy. But if they come to my website, come to my online store, and the landing page, and all I'm saying is this laptop stand is the best for your home office, and this is why I am going to convert that customer because I'm matching their intent. My landing page is matching their intent. Okay, so they are ready to purchase. Your ads appear exactly when buyer intent is highest. Okay, so when you use my format, your ads will appear exactly when the buyer intent is highest. So if you in Google Ads, people searching for the product they want to buy. That's the truth. They're very highly interested. Okay, high profit margins. I focus on high profit margin products. I am not selling product, high ticket product. That's not my focus. My focus is high profit margined product. I'm going to say it again. I am not focused on selling a high ticket product, guys. I am selling high profit margin product. That is my focus. All right. So by targeting specific long tail keywords, You avoid expensive broad competition. You're not paying to show ads to millions of uninterested scrollers. Every click comes from someone who searched for exactly what you are selling, making each dollar work harder. All right, that is what I'm doing. So, um, when you're focused on high profit margin products, a product can be $20, all right? But as long as you can be able to sell that product for a much more higher price, it's a win. So a product can cost $20, but if I can sell it for $500, that's a win. But that product that product being priced costing $20, it's not a high ticket product, right? By the definition of high ticket. So you would miss that product because you're focused on product that costs 500 bucks, $600, $1,000. That is what you're focused on. You're gonna mix it. You're gonna miss it. That product. So that is why I don't focus on high ticket. I focused on high profit margined product, right? Where I see that I could make as much profit as as I possibly like. Okay, with that product, that is where I put my head into. Okay, this is my structure. All right, this is my structure. Um, Google Ads buyer intent targeting. So, like again, I'm not targeting laptop stand. I'm targeting laptop stand for home office. Very two different things. Two different things. Okay. High profit margin products. Okay. So Google Ads buyer intent targeting plus high profit margin products plus optimized landing page using an advertorial style plus product page. Okay, it's a product page, but I'm using advertorial style to make it hybrid. I'm speaking on the solution. I'm educating on the solution. I'm even educating on the problem, even problems that the customer might not know that they might face. Okay, I'm educating on the value that my product is providing. Will provide the extra values. I'm educating and enlightening them. Okay, and when you do all this and you use my structure, you're going to make big dough, big dough. Okay, so let us look into the next product I want to talk about. On the use. So this electric standing desk. Okay. When I intentionalize it, then I could say electric standing desk for home office or electric standing desk for you could even put things like adjustable standing desk for gamers, people that game a lot. All right. Or adjustable gaming standing desk. Right. You've intentionalized it. What are you going to use the product for? The intent of the buyer, not just when they buy the product, what are you going to use it for? Exactly. What are the things you intend to use it for? Okay, that's the focus. So let's look at what I have. All right, so this is a electric or adjustable standing desk, meaning when you're sitting down, you can sit down with it, you can adjust the height, you can sit down with it, and if you're tired of sitting down, you can increase the height and you can stand and still be doing your work. That is what it means. Okay, right? So if my target audience is focused, if my target audience is people that have home office that work from home and that are looking for adjustable electric standing desk, okay, then this picture works the magic for them because they could just you know imagine this is their setup at home. Okay, yeah. So either you're standing up or you're sitting down. You can adjust the height of the desk to serve you. All right, and this is exactly one of the pictures I can use. You can even approach it from a family point of view, right? One desk fits the whole family. Okay, yeah, more workspace, more workspace where you conduct work. So now it's talking about the width of the the desk. Okay, allows more room for you to do more work. Okay, so Me selling this desk now, I'll pick, and I could create, let me tell you something, I can create multiple landing pages selling the same product because those landing pages are focused on specific intents. Just like I talk about, I can sell an adjustable standing desk for people that game, people that are into gaming, right? The landing page I will send those people to will be different from the landing page I will send somebody that want to use it for their home office. Do you understand? The mistake people make is that they just sell standing desk and then they try to generalize it, and in one landing page they're trying to sell to everybody. Yeah, you can also use for game. Yeah, you can also use for your home office. In fact, you can buy this and use it in your main office and replace that desk that they give you in your office. No, it's not going to work that way, right? People buy based on relatability, and the more you relate to them, the more they trust you. Remember, the whole online um, the foundation of the online business is based on trust. The more the customer trusts you, the more there's a trust factor, high trust factor there, they would spend their money on you, on your product. All right, they will buy. So that's what you're trying to create. When you relate to them, they feel like, oh, this guy really understands me, right? This person really understands what I'm trying to do. This business understands what I'm trying to do. The conversion is much more easier, all right? So when you see the hundreds of thousands of dollars I do, that I make and generate, that's how I do it, guys. Pure strategy and structure. Okay, so the same thing. If you look at, we can flip this around and look at, for example, I talked about earlier when I talked about, I think a dog bed for large dogs, right? So imagine if I'm selling dog beds, right? I'm selling beds for dog. Just imagine if I'm selling that. All right, there are small, comfy bed for small dogs. Dogs come in various sizes. Some grow, some don't grow, some grow a bit, and that's it. So if somebody, all right, so let us look at. So if I want to go into dog beds now, okay, this is a very nice dog bed for a large dog, and it's a bed I found, okay, that I can drop ship. If I want to go into selling dog beds, okay, it is very important to find very good products to drop ship, because that would increase your chances of actually maximizing your profit opportunity, right? If you just have an okay product, you can only make maybe $30, $50. But if you have a very good product, you can charge premium, right? And make more profit from that. Okay. Remember that my structure and my model, it takes you out from the crowd. It does. It takes you out from the crowd. The people, because you relate to them so much, to their intent, you relate to their problems, to their inconvenience so much, your landing page is focused on that. Okay? They are ready to pay premium for that. Ready to pay premium for that. Okay? So that is why my structure works extremely well. Um, I sell premium. Sorry, my profit, I make premium profits because of how I set up my structure. Okay? So yeah, so this is a dog bed for large dogs. Now let me show you something. Compare it to the others. You see this? It has this. They can place their head, lie down, and actually properly sleep. It's pretty much the pillow. Uh, you know, pretty much the pillow. So when I take this, okay, orthopedic large dog bed, support for the pet's head and neck, the pet goes into deep sleep, and that relaxes the body. Okay, relaxes their body. This is what I'm preaching. This is what I'm selling to the potential customer that wants to buy a dog bed for their large dog. I'm giving them 1,001 reason for them to buy from me, buy this product. Okay, product. Add added. In addition to that, I am also not giving them enough time for them to. Oh, yeah, yeah. Let me come back and check again. No, I'm placing an urgency factor there, and I'm telling them, okay, you can either buy this product for $200 or you can leave and come back tomorrow and the price has gone up to 250 or $300. Up to you. That is how I'm presenting it to them. You've come here, all of a sudden you've stumbled on our discount. Okay? Because that is what it's showing. Oh, now the product is $200. It expires at midnight today. Now the customer doesn't really have a choice because they have to buy today at $200, or they'll come back tomorrow and buy $300. They don't know. It's a gamble. It's like it's a gamble for them. Do you really want to call my bluff and come back tomorrow and this product is still $200? You think, or you come back tomorrow and it's $300 and now you have to settle for $100. You have to pay $100 more for the product, or you buy today and pay just $200. That is how I. That is how I. That is how I make them buy the product that same day. I lock them in to buy that product that same day. It becomes a psychological battle for them. Oh shit, I have the money now. Why am I not buying now? I'm going to buy now. That's how I make them feel. And they actually buy it. Okay, I'm speaking from experience. You've seen the results. Okay, so that is exactly what happens. Now, I'm going to add to say you can even target based on the breed of the dog, right? So I this in this case I'm just selling dog bed for large dogs, right? That is what I'm selling. Dog beds for large dogs. Okay, that is what I'm selling. But imagine I'm targeting a specific breed, right? German Shepherd, Pit Bull, Dobermans. Dobermans are tall and lengthy dogs. Okay, they need the large dog beds. Okay, so imagine they are on another category of large dog beds. It's like somebody that's 6 foot and versus somebody that's 7 foot. Yeah, you're tall, but bro, that 7 foot guy is on another level. All right, same thing. The same thing here. So customers would tend to look for beds that suit their dog breed. So Dobermans, for example, the customer is searching large dogs for my Doberman dogs, right? So the customer is searching for that. Or bed for Doberman. Yeah, I need to switch into the normal Google ad frame. Word stream might not be able to catch what I'm looking for. Yeah, it won't catch it. So I'm gonna go into Google Ads account and do it from there and search so we can actually get it. Okay, and then but I'll do that soon. But yeah, that is what I'm talking about. It's like large bed for Doberman. Like people are searching for that. People that have these that want to use the bed for that intent. For like, I have a Doberman dog. I want to buy a bed for my Doberman dog, a bed that would fit my Doberman dog. Okay, and that is where the intentionality comes into place. And if they see my ad, I sell a large bed for Doberman dog, and they click and come to my website. The landing page is speaking to them. It's speaking to them. That whole landing page is just focused on them. For customers that have Doberman dogs, and are looking for large beds for them, then my bed is perfect for them, made for them. That's all. That's all my landing page is talking. That's my selling points is all based on that intent. Okay, what do you think they're gonna do? They're gonna trust me more because nobody else will give them that. I'm working based on pocket niches and serving and selling products based on intentionalized value. That is what I'm doing. So it works. Okay? It massively works. So let's go back to the presentation. Okay. And this is my structure, guys. Google Ads, buyer intent targeting. Okay, high profit margin products. I've explained that to you. Optimized landing page. So advertorial style plus product page. Again, I'm going to show you. This is the third one we're going into now. I'm going to show you exactly what I mean by that. If you do these three things and put them together, lock them in together, you'll make $500,000. And let me tell you guys one thing: you're gaining this value, right? And you haven't subscribed. I don't know what you're thinking about. Maybe I don't. Maybe you're not interested, but subscribe to the channel because more values would come like this. Like the video as well, and you can either dropship with me, dropship with us, okay, or you can take this thing that I'm teaching and go do it yourself. You can genuinely do this shit yourself, okay, or you can dropship with me. The main value, even for our programs and training programs, the main value is the same. You have access to us. You can have somebody that's experienced that you can ask questions. If you're stuck, you can come to. That is the value you get when you join our programs or when you come to us. That is the value you get, right? You just have someone. You don't do it alone. You do it with us, basically, right? So you can either dropship with us or you do it yourself. But this works, okay? Targeting intent. All right, targeting intent. When I talked about the long tail keyword strategy, long tail means the long phrase, right? Um, there's a there's a big difference between mobile phone. I want to buy a mobile phone versus iPhone 17 Pro Max. There's a key difference between both. Yeah, you're talking about phones, but mobile phone, it could be any phone. It could be any phone. iPhone, it could be any iPhone. But when the customer is very, very specific, oh, that customer wants to buy. They've thought about it. That is different. So when someone is thinking, considering, they'll search broad. When someone has gone through or gone past the consideration phase, they know exactly what they want to buy. They've made up their mind. They possibly have the money to buy it. They will know exactly what they are looking for, and that is what they will search for. That is the strategy behind the long tail keyword strategy, right? The customer already knows what they want to buy. They've gone past the consideration stage. They have the money. Okay. And one of the reasons I use my structure, and this my model, is because I can sell the product for $2,000. I can sell product for $3,000. And I'm not scared or worried. And the reason I'm not worried is because customers will pay. And I know they will pay because they have gone past the consideration stage. And I didn't go with them. So I didn't go through that stage with them. So I didn't spend money to take them through that stage. No, they've done that already by themselves. Okay, they've gone past the consideration stage, they've searched multiple times, and they've landed in, you know what, I want this one. Okay. And typically they have the money to buy it because that's why they're searching for it. They have the money to buy it already. Did that $3,000? Oh, this guy has it already. Don't worry about it. Okay, that is why I love this strategy. All right, I'm not dealing with cold audiences. It's warm audience already. You know the product. You know your product. You know your solution, or you know your problem. Sorry, you know your problem, or you know your product. The product you want to buy. You know it. You know what you want to use it for. Okay, and those are the kind of customers I want. Those are warm customers. I have the product already. I'm ready to sell to this product to this person, and I'm ready for it. Okay, so high intent keywords, as you can see here, buy product online. The product being anything. Buy laptop stand online. It goes from there to buy laptop stands for use. What is the use? All right. Buy laptop stand. Best laptop stand for for home office. So two things: product, and then what is the product used for? Best this for that. All right. Then product price. Then place. So this could be product price America, product price London, product price Berlin, Germany, right? Do you understand? When the customers are getting more specific like this, they know what they're looking for. So this could be laptop stand price for that. This could be dog bed price or large dog bed price for that. Okay. And then there could be questions like where to buy that. The customer is looking for where to buy it. Oh shit, I have it on my website. What are you looking for? I have it on my website. Okay. I want this person that's typing this. I want this person. Okay. Where to buy portable air conditioner 2026. Oh, I sell it on my website. Do you understand? These are long tail keyword strategies, long tail, high intent keywords, which are long tail keywords that indicate buyer intent. Okay, so these long tail keywords show buyer intent. When someone searches buy wireless earbuds USA, they are ready to purchase, not just browsing. This intentionality means higher conversion rates, better return on investment in your ad spend. Okay, unlike broad keywords that attract browsers, long tail search terms capture people actively looking to buy. Google Text Ads let you target these specific phrases, reaching customers at the exact moment they are ready to make a purchase decision. I'm not reaching them in a consideration stage, I am reaching them in a purchase stage. Okay? Long tail keywords have lower competition and cost per click than generic terms. Okay? A search for best portable blender for smoothies. See that? Portable blender for smoothies. You see how exact and specific that is. Converts better than just somebody searching for blender. It's just people searching for just blender. Blender for what? There's various kinds of blenders. What do you want to use the blender for? That's my question. And when you tell me, so now we start getting somewhere. All right. So someone searching for best portable blender for smoothies knows exactly what they want to use that blender for, knows the kind of knows the kind of features they are looking for. So when I send that person to a landing page designed to sell blenders for smoothies, what do you think happened? Okay, they buy. All right, they buy. That's what happens. Now we're gonna go into the landing page optimization I showed you up there. So how should the landing page look? What structure do I use, right, to build my landing page? So I'm just going to show you an example and talk a bit about it. This is my secret weapon of my model. Okay, imagine every other value point I've just given you in this video, and I'm telling you this landing page, and I've told you the my mindset, I've told you the my rule behind how I create my landing page. I've told you my thinking, my thoughts that goes into creating my landing page, what I'm trying to achieve, how I'm trying to be relatable. I've told you that, right? So this is my secret weapon because all I've done by running ads is to give myself visibility to people that are looking for the products I'm selling and convincing the customer to click and come to my website, to my store. The selling, actually, the convincing and selling and persuasion is done in the website on my landing page. That is where it's done. That is when the customer will decide, yeah, should I spend money or not? So that is my secret weapon. Secret weapon of my model is the optimized landing page. Unlike typical product pages, I use a hybrid advertorial product page design that builds trust and dramatically increases conversion rates. Okay? I use a hybrid advertorial product page design that builds trust and dramatically increases conversion rates. All right. So, advertorial design, so story driven content that educates and pre sells. At the same time, I'm selling. Okay, I'm pre selling, but still selling. And I'll show you the structure very soon. Trust elements or reviews must be there, guarantees, testimonials, social proof. Those things are very anchor. People like to see that, oh, this person bought it, or this is how what it did for them. I hone in on that. Okay, I lean on that. Okay, to push them over the line. Very clear CTA. A CTA is call to action. All right, I'm telling them to take an action, which is buy, buy. Okay, so strategic call to action placement, where I place that buy is very important because I wouldn't, because of my style, I don't place it on top. This is the difference between a standard product page versus mine. A standard product page is a hard sell, and I'm going to show you an example very soon. Okay, all right. Higher conversions, 2 to 3 times better conversion rates than standard pages. And that is because of the relatability. That is because of how we bring the customer to actually get to the point of buying in one landing page. So we start by pre selling them, educating and enlightening them on the value, the problem, the solution of the product, you know, um, that the product is offering, the value the product is offering, the solution the product can offer to their problems, and also educate, even enlighten them on their problems deeply. Okay, and we're doing all that in the first half or first quarter of the landing page. And then we bring them, as we bring them down, we start getting into the selling aspect where, okay, now you understand our product, what it does for you. This is the offer we have for you at this price, or this is a discount, or you can buy this bundle. We start getting the customer close to buying. That is why we convert, 2 to 3 times better, okay, than standard pages. Okay, and let me show you what I'm talking about. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So this is a standard product page, right? People will recognize it. So this is a standard product page, right? The name, title of the product. You see an image of the product here, okay? And when you scroll down, you see either bundles. Then you see add to cart. Yeah, this is a normal product page, right? Standard product page, okay? But this is not what I send. This is no. I don't send people here. All right. With my structure, I don't send people here. Okay. What do I do in that case? I use this kind of structure. I use this kind of structure. As you can see, you don't see the price. There's no price. You don't see any price. All you see is selling. I am pre-selling. Okay. So let me explain what this product is. So this is like it's a protein bar. It's a protein bar that gives it has a high protein quantity in this specific bar. So almost like like a Snicker, Snickers bar, like, but it's filled with protein, and it gives energy, lasting energy, and can be used for people that are going through very busy days, or people that want to use it for workout. You've done a workout, you want to regain your energy, regain your strength, heal your muscles. Then you take this protein bar. That's what the product is used for. Okay. Um, So the first thing you see is fuel your hustle. All right. More than a bar, it is your daily fuel. That's what it's telling people. Fuel your body anytime, anywhere. Our protein bar is the perfect companion for your active lifestyle, packed with high quality protein and wholesome ingredients. It delivers balanced nutrition and lasting energy for your busy days and workouts. All right. That's what it does. Why choose our protein bar? Why? Why us? Why me? I'm selling you a wheelchair. Why my wheelchair? Why buy my wheelchair? My wheelchair costs $3,500. Why buy mine? This is where I do it. And underneath that, what do? I have social proof. 10,000 5-star reviews, some images here, star here. Perfect. And then you have this image. All right, it shows the protein bar, then it shows the packaging. So typically I can use this image for as a comparison for okay, others. This is others, and then this is me. I can also use it for if I'm selling a product that solves provides a solution to a problem, a visible solution to a problem. Then I could put here as the solution, and I put here as the problem, and then I can use this. All right, right. So then I hone in on why you buy from me. Okay, key benefit built for everyday strength. I'm selling. Then I come down to social proof. Social proof. What real users say. What real users say. I'm using a different language now to connect with people. So if it's a woman trying to buy, a large bed for a dog, I could say what other women say. Something like that. What other women say. All right. If I'm trying to sell kid product, I'll say what other mothers say or other mothers are saying. Do you understand? So, four taste, one go, unleashed your perfect flavor. Okay, and you have it that. Okay, so you're getting the point. I'm selling, and then you come down to the point of okay, it is time for you to buy. It is time for you to buy. Add to cart, 20% off. I would even go more deeper. This is a I can even do better than this, but I can go more deeper when selling this product. I can go more deeper by even giving a better offer than this. I remember urgency factor. I'm going to have urgency factor here saying buy it for $24 now, or by midnight it expires, and then tomorrow you come back, you buy it for $40, or you buy it for $24. Okay, all right. So key nutrients at the glance here. I'm selling now, and then you mix it up with both selling and social proof. Okay, and that is exactly what is happening. And then you scroll down to frequently asked questions, answer the questions that the consumer might ask, and then that's it. Okay, so this is the structure I use. I remember you match relatability to what the customer is looking for. That is what powers the landing page, right? If a customer is looking to use the product for something, that is exactly what your landing page should be about: selling that specific intent, selling the outcome. Okay, selling the use, selling the value, not the product. Okay, remember that. All right, so those are the three power lines, power layers of my structure. We're going to go back again. So, Google Ads, buyer intent targeting, high profit margin products, and optimized landing page, advertorial style plus product page. Okay, and that is my structure. So, before we come down to this, we're going to talk about, we're going to go talk about a bit more of Google Ads. Okay, let's talk about Google Ads a bit. Google text ads, and then we close off the video. It's a long one, right? It's a long one. There's something I want to point out. Affordable. So this is a text ads, but I don't like it. These two things are text ads, but I don't like it. I don't like this is a I don't like it. Right? This is not really up to me. This is not proper. You need to. This is basic, man. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about when I talk about you're generalizing, right? Don't generalize. Be specific. What is the person going to use the stool for? Right? Put it here. Okay. Are they, is it going to be a kitchen step stool? Right? The best folding step stool for your kitchen. Do you understand? Like, put the intent there. It will relate more to customers that want to buy, that are looking for it for that specific purpose. They will trust you. But there's a big immediately you do that, you increase the trust factor. Okay, very key. All right. Yeah, I think I've explained everything I need to explain regarding my structure. And now this is where we close off the video. Okay. I hope I've given you guys immense value, in this video. Hope I've taught you. I've been able to push out my thoughts, my strategy structures, and be able to properly present and explain myself so that you know the structure in and out, and you implement it. Because I want you guys to make money. I'm making money with this. I'm enjoying. I want everybody to enjoy. I don't want you guys to, even if if you try drop shipping but you use the old structure, it didn't work out for you, come back and try this new structure. Okay, take it from me. It's gonna work for yourself. Okay, so that's your profitable global dropshipping journey today. Again, you can dropship yourself. You can go take this and do it yourself, or you can dropship with us. Okay, you can come and dropship with us. So we support you, we help you. Okay, dropshipping, global dropshipping is very lucrative, very, very lucrative. Everybody should jump on it. Everybody. All right. So apply the Google Ads intent based dropshipping model and build a sustainable, profitable global dropshipping business in 2026. Your success story starts now. Okay. All right. So this is Winston Pedigree. And if you're interested in us setting up your business with you, or you want us to train you, or you want us to manage your business with you, yeah, reach out to us. All right. Or you want to do it yourself then. Okay. You need our support, reach out to us. Okay.